Hello and welcome to Module 3, Chapter 3. In this presentation, we will explore the key roles and responsibilities of the PLA-MNH group facilitators. This presentation is split into 6 sections. First, we will consider the characteristics that many PLA-MNH group facilitators share. Next, we will explore the key responsibilities of PLA-MNH group facilitators. Then we will cover the knowledge and skills that PLA-MNH group facilitators need to effectively carry out these roles and responsibilities. We will also look at the capacity building opportunities PLA-MNH group facilitators will have to build the knowledge and skills they need. Fifth, we will cover what to do next after reviewing this presentation. And finally, we will also give you guidance on how to get answers to any questions you may have. So, let's look first at who are PLA-MNH group facilitators. The key is that PLA-MNH group facilitators should be respected to guide communities to act on maternal and newborn health issues. As a result, they are likely to share certain characteristics. First, facilitators are often female. In most settings, this obviously makes it easier for them to guide discussions around maternal and newborn health issues. The cultural norms and values that promote the use of female PLA-MNH group facilitators also may make it difficult for men to act in this role. Second, they are usually literate in the local language. On a practical level, being able to read and write means they're able to get the most out of their PLA-MNH group for implementation materials, and they're able to fill in the short reports that are submitted after meetings. However, there are contexts where female literacy is so low that it is not possible to find any candidates who can read and write. In these cases, they can still be selected as facilitators, but it will be necessary to put in place additional strategies to support them in their role. For example, the PLA-MNH group implementation materials can be converted into audio content. Also, the responsibility for reporting can be handed over to someone else in the community who can read and write, for example, a male group member. Third, PLA-MNH group facilitators generally come from, live in, or are well known by the local community where their PLA-MNH groups are running. This ensures that they are not strangers, and being known to the local community means they are more likely to be recognised, trusted, and supported in their role. Being local also means they will be familiar with the local language and customs. Fourth, it is important that the PLA-MNH group facilitators are available. By this, we mean they have sufficient time and family support to take on the role and its responsibilities. To provide a bit of context here, depending on other planning decisions, the role of the PLA-MNH group facilitator can range between 1 to 2 days per month and full-time. Fifth, PLA-MNH group facilitators will want to perform the task. In other words, they should be motivated by a concern about mothers and newborns surviving and thriving, and motivated to address this concern by acting to improve maternal and newborn health in their community. Sixth, PLA-MNH group facilitators often have some experience of community mobilisation and group-based activities. This can be either as a participant or as a leader. Seventh, PLA-MNH group facilitators commonly have at least one child and are married. Experience has shown that this makes it more likely that other women, particularly those who are pregnant or have newborns, will listen to them and trust their guidance in relation to maternal and newborn health. Despite many facilitators sharing these characteristics, every facilitator is different. These characteristics are not universal or mandatory. Indeed, male facilitators, young facilitators who are unmarried and have no children, and facilitators with low literacy have been very effective in many settings. The key again is that the PLA-MNH group facilitators should be respected to guide communities to act on maternal and newborn health issues. Any individual like this can be a very effective facilitator. Now let's turn our attention to the key responsibilities of PLA-MNH group facilitators. PLA-MNH group facilitators are critical and central to the success of the PLA-MNH group approach. They are the members of the program implementation team most directly involved in supporting PLA-MNH groups to achieve their objectives. To do this, PLA-MNH group facilitators have 4 key responsibilities. First, PLA-MNH group facilitators are responsible for facilitating groups through the PLA-MNH group action cycle. This is critical. The PLA-MNH group action cycle empowers individuals who share a concern about maternal and newborn health to organise and take collective action to improve maternal and newborn health and reduce mortality. Second, they are responsible for reporting on the progress of their PLA-MNH groups. This is vital to ensure that achievements are celebrated and challenges are identified and addressed effectively. Third, they are responsible for linking PLA-MNH groups to each other and to other individuals, groups and organisations who share their concerns about maternal and newborn health. These linkages are fundamental to enable groups to take broader level action and also to ensure groups can access the resources they need to support their actions. Finally, they are responsible for building the capacity of the PLA-MNH group committee members, the chairpeople, secretaries and treasurers elected by the members to lead the groups. With this capacity building, committees become better leaders and as a result, groups are likely to be more effective and more sustainable. The characteristics shared by many PLA-MNH group facilitators covered earlier in this presentation ensure that facilitators are likely to have some of the knowledge and skills they need to deliver these responsibilities effectively. However, it is likely that the capacities of PLA-MNH group facilitators will need to be built in other areas. Specifically, there are 6 knowledge and skill areas that are critical for PLA-MNH group facilitators to deliver their responsibilities effectively. To effectively facilitate the PLA-MNH group action cycle, facilitators need, first, knowledge of maternal and newborn health, in particular the most common health problems which can kill, harm or hold back women and children. Second, facilitation skills, in particular how to ensure members can participate equally and effectively in the groups. And third, knowledge of the PLA-MNH group action cycle, in particular how to guide discussions in PLA-MNH group meetings and how to use tools and picture cards to stimulate discussion. To effectively report on PLA-MNH group progress, facilitators need reporting skills, in particular what information to record and how to use it to strengthen the groups. To effectively link PLA-MNH groups, facilitators need linking skills, in particular how to identify and form partnerships. And finally, to effectively build the capacity of PLA-MNH group committees, facilitators need training skills, in particular how to build capacities and empower leaders. Finally, let's turn our attention to how the capacities of PLA-MNH group facilitators will be built in these 6 areas. It will take time for the PLA-MNH group facilitators to build the capacities they need, so they will be provided with a number of opportunities. First, all facilitators will receive an initial training covering the 6 knowledge and skill areas presented earlier. Knowledge of maternal and newborn health, facilitation skills, knowledge of the PLA-MNH group action cycle, reporting skills, linkage skills and training skills. The initial training is usually about 8 days long. PLA-MNH group training is a cascade training system, so the facilitator training is commonly led by the PLA-MNH group supervisors. However, it is also possible for the training to be delivered by national or district level trainers. Second, during implementation, all facilitators will regularly be observed by their supervisors. These observations are an opportunity for the supervisor to provide support and coaching as required, to support the development of their capacities in the 6 knowledge and skill areas. Third, during implementation, all facilitators will be provided with regular opportunities to meet with each other. Bringing PLA-MNH group facilitators together on a regular basis to learn from each other has been shown time and again to be very effective at maintaining the quality of PLA-MNH group implementation. In these sessions, the PLA-MNH group facilitators can support each other to develop their capacities in the 6 knowledge and skill areas. These peer learning meetings are generally coordinated by the PLA-MNH group supervisors. PLA-MNH group managers may also sometimes attend. Peer learning meetings are also an opportunity for the supervisors to provide coaching and advice to support implementation. Finally, in some cases, PLA-MNH group facilitators will be provided with periodic refresher trainings covering the 6 knowledge and skill areas presented earlier. These will recap the areas covered in the initial training and also provide coaching on any specific challenges identified by the facilitators that arose during implementation in the previous period. The refresher trainings are usually about 4 days long. Again, PLA-MNH group training is a cascade training system, so the PLA-MNH group facilitator refresher training is commonly led by the PLA-MNH group supervisors. However, it is also possible for the training to be delivered by national or district level trainers. PLA-MNH group facilitators may also be provided with other opportunities to build the capacities they need beyond the 4 listed here. For example, our partner, the Family Guidance Association of Ethiopia, supported regular exchange visits between PLA-MNH group facilitators working in Malga Woreda in Ethiopia. So, what should you do now that you've reviewed this presentation? First, we recommend that you update the Module 3 progress tracker. Second, we encourage you to do exercise 3.1 to reinforce your learning. We know that some questions may have arisen as you've reviewed this presentation. If so, please don't hesitate to contact us by email or phone. One of the team will be happy to help. Enjoy the course.